All right, folks, so we're going to take a look today at the Breezome dehumidifier. We're going to put this to the test and see how well it performs. I have a little bit of a smaller dehumidifier that I take with me when I travel and sometimes use in a room and stuff. And I wanted something just a little bit bigger with a little bit better capacity and also more capacity to pull more water out of the air. There's a room that I have that doesn't get very good air conditioning circulation in there. So it's a thing I'm thinking if I can reduce the humidity a little bit, that might improve the comfort level some. So we're going to give this a try and see how it works out. And like I said, we'll put it to the test and see what we get. It has a 60-ounce capacity, so I thought that was kind of a, somewhat kind of in between, between something too small and something too big. Or a much bigger one. So let's give it a go and see what we got. All right, folks, so we went ahead and took the unit out of the box and got rid of all the protective packaging and all that. It says for the best dehumidification, place it in a small area, keep the doors and windows closed when using it. Do not use an environment below 47 Fahrenheit. Also works best at room temperature 68 Fahrenheit to 86 Fahrenheit. Humidity 60 to 80%. The adapter will get hot during running. This meets FCC and UL certification requirements. Please rest assured. And keep the air inlet on the back and the air outlet on the top from being blocked. And then they have some information on the back if you have any issues with it or anything like that. So it looks, pretty decent kind of unit. It seems to be decent enough quality. And then it has a little handle here on the top, which is good. We've got our little drawer right there. Let me raise this up here a little bit so we can see better. So we got a little handle here, which is nice because if I want to take it with me when I travel, then I've got a nice little handle there. We've got our AC adapter. We have a little instruction booklet. And then we have our little tray here for the water collection down here. And then we have a few features here. Looks like there's a timer, a defrost function, and looks like you can leave it running and you could put a night light on and all that. So let's go ahead and put this to the test and see how it performs. Folks, I've been putting this Breezome dehumidifier to the test while I travel in this one bathroom here where there is no air conditioning, anything like that along the ocean. And I tell you what, it has been doing a phenomenal job. Let's check out how much water it's gotten. We'll turn it off here. And quite a bit. Wow. Look at that. Holy jeez. Wow. So it's done an awesome job keeping the humidity down in here and just sucking up all that water. Folks, let's wrap up this review on this Breezome dehumidifier here. How has this worked out? Well, as you saw, it does a pretty good job of sucking out a lot of water in like a bathroom type situation or a room or whatever. It's very portable, which is nice and handy with the handle here. It's very easy to carry around. All the buttons here are very easy to use. Now, the one thing I did find with it is that the little blue lights here and stuff, at night, they do cast out a lot of light. So if that's something that you don't want or would bother you, what I was doing was just taking a piece of tape and putting it over the lights to kind of block out the light. If it's in another room from you or whatever, then, so what, big deal. But for me, that was just one thing that I kind of found with that. But other than that, very easy to use and works pretty well in a smaller room. And it just ends up getting the job. So look forward to using it and taking it with me when I travel. And I think for the size, it does great. So definitely check these out, folks. They're at an affordable price as well. So give them a go and see what you think.